Hello, everyone. This is Love and Life High Priestess 1 1. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Please do not forget to hit the like button if you like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube channel as well. I also have another platform on TikTok. And if you can follow me on over there as well, please give me thumbs up and follow me there to be a part of my TikTok family as well too. I want to see what the Spirit has to say to you tonight. I hope everyone is feeling well, doing well. Oh, that one popped out. Ascending, learning to transcend, preparing for union, new phase. A lot of you are in a new phase. Oh, my card dropped. A lot of you have entered into a new phase of life where you have changed a lot of things that you used to do, you used to think, the way you used to look at, your situation, look, your outlook on life. You have changed your perception, if you will. You have a new outlook on life, and this is your new phase. And you have renewed a lot of things within you spiritually and naturally. Some of you collectives will be having a surprise. Some of you will be getting something you were not expecting. Something good has changed. Something you wasn't expecting. For some of you, it will be some money you was not expecting. Some of you will be family members that just show up and you haven't seen in a while, and you haven't you were not expecting them, and they're coming. We have needing time now. Time will bring unexpected changes. Some of you have more changes coming about. Some in relationship, some in job relationship, job promotion. Some of you, even in your finances, there are going to be some changes. And it's going to be in time, though, for some of you that these changes will occur. Whether it's a promotion, it's going to be in time. Whether it's an increase in your pay, it's going to be in time. Right now is the tax season. Right now is the let's see where we stand for this year and what's going on. So I feel like that is going on in a lot of people's careers right now, wanting the increase and what's promised to increase, and you haven't gotten the increase yet, but you will in time. And this time period could be a month, or it could be 2 months. Then some of you have someone who just lusting after you, who wants to come towards you, but don't take it seriously because they are not looking for a relationship that you want. This person is having fun, just partying. It's not anything serious to them other than just what it is. Next, we have influences. Third party situation. Some of you are in a relationship with someone and there's another party, and they are manipulating you to keep you hanging on and sticking around. I think I read on this before where someone was doing this, and I feel like this is the same energy where someone is stringing you along. You want more out of this relationship than just lust. But this person is not looking for a serious relationship with you. They're just having fun with you, where you want something more. And you're not the only person they're seeing. You're not the only one that they are intimate with. and you feel like no need for you to feel ashamed or something because of this person is choosing to behave in such a manner. It's not you that should be feeling ashamed of anything. And you shouldn't feel humiliated either. Some of you are going towards a serious relationship. Someone wants to come and make this offer to you, and that could very well be the surprise um, that is coming towards you. They're coming to you with a proposal, and you're not looking for that, and they know it, and they coming to you to propose to you. And some of you who are in this third party relationship, you will get the confirmation. You will find out the truth. If this person haven't come towards you, just notice what the red flags are saying to you. This person is out in a club. This person is with his buddies, or she's out with the girls and having, parties, going to parties and what have you. And she's hanging out late, don't want you to come, and not telling you where she is, and all of that. They not looking for anything serious. They out to have a good time, where you're ready to settle down and they are not. And then you have those who are in a different spiritual level. You have come outside of thinking the traditional way about your beliefs. You have come up in your beliefs, if you will. You have done more research on your beliefs, your spiritual journey here. Let me get more on that. Let's see where you are in your spiritual journey. Because those of you who are on your spiritual journey, you are in a different place now. And a lot of people who you call your friends, that you used to be in this circle with, well, your circle might have to get a little smaller, because they're not going to understand a lot of the things that you are now coming into knowledge of. They are not ready to receive what you have to say yet. They're not there. They're not doing the research like you are. And some of you are heavy in the church with your beliefs and everything, and your gifts are increasing. You're seeing things. Your vision is coming clearer to you. Some of you are hearing conversations. Some of you are feeling other people's emotions. You can tell what's in someone's heart. You can tell what's being said. You can tell if this person's demeanor is right with you or not. Here we have Orin, mostly driven by the mind, here to learn how to love, prone to struggle with relationships. Some of you, I'm still stuck on the relationship. Some of you are struggling with the relationships. Some of you struggling because you don't know how to love, because coming up, you didn't witness love. You didn't see love. So you don't know how to identify real love when it comes to you. Some of you have some inside healing to do, because you have some childhood wounds that need to be addressed. You witnessed a lot when you were little, when you were younger, a child. whether it was your mother and father that didn't get along and you witnessed a lot of chaos in that, or family members, you saw that as well. So learning how to love is going to be a real journey for you. And for so long, you struggled in your relationships because of that. Learning to trust. Learning to trust your heart. Learning to trust you. I want to say, before you get into another relationship, you need to address those things that are within yourself. Perhaps with a life coach, some type of therapy to help you unfold those deep emotions. Until you do, you may or may not be able to find your true love until you find the love in yourself. You first. No one else can fill that void but you. Some of you, clarification. Some of you are, you're naturals. You understand spirituality. You want to know more. You on the search. Your journey is to know more. Some of you are learning about your gifts more. Here I have stardom. Achieving a high social status, famous in its entertainment, social media, famous. Some of you have a social media, and you're famous. You have a large fan base, and you're gonna go even higher. You're gonna achieve even higher status. Keep going. Whether you're doing music or singing, or you are a natural creator. Whether you have your own products you're producing and you selling them online or what have you, you have a large fan base. Continue on. That's beautiful. A lot of you, getting back to the spiritual side, being true to yourself is important. And it's so important that sometimes you have to withdraw from engagements and do more internal research on yourself as far as your peace of mind. You're journeying, now into a more deeper understanding of your spirituality, why you feel a certain way around people, why you hear, certain things. And you understand their pain. You could be around someone and you can pick up their pain. And this person may not even tell you they hurting, but because of you being an empath, and that's exactly what this is saying to you. You are an empath. You can pick up other people's pain. You can pick up their hurt. You can pick up the emotion. You can read what's in people's hearts and minds. And you know this because it's going to come to you. And that's part of your gifts. That's part of you, who you really are. Some of this is not going to be taught to you at church. This is where you do your own research to understand yourself and the gifts that you were naturally born and given at birth. Let's see here. Not living to your full potential. Some of you are holding back. You're holding yourself back. Whether you're holding yourself back in your gifts, and you shouldn't. Your gifts are real. Your gifts are real. And you shouldn't hold back using your gifts. Your gifts will make room for themselves. So if you have this unction, this feeling, this gut feeling to say something to someone, do so, because they need to hear what you just has been, been given to give to them. You don't have to add to it. You don't have to worry about if they're going to accept it or not. That's not for you to worry about. You just give it to them, leave it there, and you move on. Don't stand there for accolades. Don't stand there for praises, because that is not for you to do. What is for you to do is give what has been given to you, or what came across your mind. That's what you give to them. Don't worry about if they're going to accept it or not. Don't worry about it. It don't make sense to you, but it will make every bit of sense to that person. Okay? So some of you have been holding back off your gifts. That's not for you to do. You are to use your gifts. Do not be ashamed of your gifts. Some of you are breaking contracts. And this is some of you may have been in, well, let me back up, because I'm hearing two different things here. I'm hearing some of you are breaking curses off that been on your family. Some of you are breaking that through your gifts. By you being obedient and using your gifts as they make room for themselves, you're breaking these curses off of your family bloodline. You're freeing yourself from a soul contract. Some of you are breaking free of soul contract. This is giving me some of you, you're not married, but you've been in a relationship and you've been intimate with this person, and it was a soul tie there. Well, no longer is that there. You are now free from that as you continue to use your gift, as you continue to pray, as you continue to meditate, as you continue on your journey. You will break many soul ties. You will break any contract that's not fulfilling you. If it's not for your benefit, if it's not helping you, those things will be cast down. You will be breaking all of those ties. You become free of those. Some of you have life path 2. And I want to say this: how you find out your life path, you add up your month with your day that you were born and the year you were born. You break it down to the single number, and that is your life path. For instance, if you add up your all the numbers and they were 61, so you would say 6 plus 1 is 7. That's your life path, okay? That's just an example. Life path 2, harmony, relationship, partnerships. You prefer not to be in the limelight. Companionship is important to you. This goes back to knowing what's important to you. And again, this is different from a soul tie. Some of you will be breaking generations of curses, and some of you will be coming out of a relationship with someone you're not married to. You'll be coming out of that relationship free from any soul ties, with that person. And because anytime you sleep with someone, you're committing a soul tie with them. And if they go out and sleep with someone else, they have a soul tie with that person, and so on and so on. And when you sleep with them, they bringing it back with them to you, and you have to break all these ties off you. Okay, and some of you will be doing that, and you will notice a difference in your everyday life as you continue to break free for certain things. Certain things you're just not gonna tolerate anymore because of where you are spiritually. Because you can now see and hear certain things. I have a card trying to come on out. Anything else on the soul path? We have life path 4. Practical, hardworking, dependable. You are the worker bee of business. Prefer steady, long lasting relationships. Some of you don't like change. You like routine. Nothing wrong with that as long as you don't get stuck in that. You should always leave room for growth. Always be willing to learn new things. Always be, able to adventure out. Okay, don't get stuck on everyday routines. That's what you like, but here and there you have to step out of that routine and try something new. And you like long lasting relationship, part of keeping a relationship going is, adventuring out. It is, being spontaneous sometimes, coming out of that routine. Okay? Because if you stay in that routine, you might lose the one you love because they're going to want to do something different other than that. Okay? And it's nothing wrong with trying something new here and there. It's nothing wrong with coming outside of your everyday routine. Okay? But let's get more out there. Okay? Let's try new things. Okay? And we're not saying you always have to spend a lot of money to do so. Some things you can try at home and some things outside the home. Okay? It's getting warmer now. We're in the springtime. We have pollen getting ready to come out. Me personally, I can't hang outside with all that pollen. I just can't do it, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't do it. The pollen has to come on to do what it's got to do. Then I can hang outside. But some of you, it doesn't bother you. You can go outside, go hiking. You can go on bike trails. You can just, shoot down to the river and back, or to the beach and back. Do, little things outside the norm now. The weather is warming up. Don't forget to stay safe and be cautious of where you go and what you touch, and make sure you still use your hand sanitizer and still take your mask with you. You may not have to use it everywhere you go, but still take your mask and be careful, okay? Anything else? All right. Cards keep popping on the floor. It says hard work. And some of you, you are hard at work. You're working hard. You're working very hard to establish yourselves again in this society where we, have the COVID guidelines and everything. A lot of things have changed, and you're working hard to keep your businesses afloat. For those who starting your new businesses, you are, working hard at doing it, and I can see that being a very good blessing for you. Just when things get hard, don't you give up. You keep going. Don't you stop. You keep going. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for the collectives? Okay. And pay attention to synchronicities. When you see 111 or 222 or 88 or 00, go on YouTube and look up angel numbers that you see all the time and get the meaning, because your guardian angels are trying to send you messages, and you may be seeing these numbers like, why I keep seeing this number. That's your hint. Pull up your angel numbers and find out what is the message for you, okay? Because some of you are seeing these numbers and you're like, I don't believe in this and that and the other. You'll be amazed what the guardian angels are saying to you. Pull up angel numbers that you are seeing, repeatedly. They have a significant meaning for you. The ego self, the biggest block to your true self. Some of you, must reconnect with yourself. Some of you have so big egos, and it's time to address that issue, because you're refusing to see who you really are. Accept who you really are. And you need to come to grips with that. Connect with nature more. Whether it's sitting by the river, whether you're going on a nature trail, whether you go to a park and just enjoy, the birds, okay, and the bees. But reconnect with yourself again, whether it's through music, whether you're sitting, in the backyard, sitting on the patio and just enjoying nature again. Um, and take a pen and tablet with you and write down what comes to mind. It doesn't have to make sense right off the bat, but write down what comes to mind. And then later on, you can go back and say, why did I think about that? And address those things, okay? Um, Anything else? Because sometimes we have to write things out to see and understand ourselves. It's not for anyone else but for you. This is your special time. This is your spiritual journey. Anything else for the collectives? Victory will be yours. Your enemies will be defeated. Keep going and you have your win. This is for a lot of you who's hard at work and you have your platform where you are famous and you're growing even more. So it's beautiful. Don't you stop. You continue going. You have the victory in everything that you are set out to do, your goals and everything and your ideas. You putting them to play here. Victory is yours. And then I have path to intimacy. Some of you, I'm trying to keep this PG. Woo! Some of you is ready to love, not just intellectually, but physically. And it's time to stop neglecting that side and go towards your lover and learn each other. Okay? And I'm leaving it right there. Just don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to express yourself physically in love. And everything that you are feeling, your partner is going to receive. Okay? So don't be afraid to love. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to hold back from. Just be yourself. Whatever you're feeling that you want to share and say with your body, they're listening. So it's time. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say on that. And that was like toward the end, I guess. Some of you need to express yourself physically when you're lovemaking. Okay? Right. Anything else for the collectives? Some of you have a difficult road ahead, but be prepared and don't give up. Be persistent and don't give up. That's pretty much a difficult road ahead. Don't give up. In every walks of life, we always have somewhere in there is a rough patch, but you're not to give up. This is your test of your endurance, and you can do this. You got this. You got the victory. We already said that. You already got the victory. Keep going. Don't you give up. And then some of you have the easy road where you don't have to work that hard and do that much to achieve the goals that you set out to do. Some of you will not have to work as hard, but some of you have a difficult road ahead. But right behind it, we got the easy road, good karma, making it through life unscathed. So some of you won't have to, do a lot to get the gain that you need. Okay, and you both have the victory. Okay, Well, that is all that I have for you all tonight. Stay encouraged and stay persistent. This is Love and Life. Till next time, take care, beloveds.